Hi everyone, it's me, Almaz, and if you're like me who enjoys some light leisure reading every once in a while, I have just a place for you. So it's called learningpal.com, and you can find tons of books available on the website. So you just go to Pal Reads, and then you can find some reference books if you're currently sitting for your national exam. But today, I want to share with you some of my favorite books. So right now, I'm going to read to you one of my favorite folklores that is available on the website. So it's called The Legend of Two Princesses. So it's about how Gunung Santubong and Gunung Sejinjang came about. The Legend of Two Princesses. A long time ago in Sarawak, there were two villages which were always having disputes with each other. The villages of Pasir Putih and Pasir Kuning were always at war. The differences and hatred between people from the two villages caused endless bloodshed. Unbeknown to the people from both villages, high above the clouds of the tallest mountains of Sarawak lay the majestic heavenly kingdom of Kayangan. The king of Kayangan finally had enough of the never-ending wars between the humans on Earth. I'm fed up with the humans and their petty wars. Guards, go get my daughters. Now, commanded the king. The king had two equally beautiful daughters, Princess Santubong and Princess Sejinjang. My dearest daughters, Santubong and Sejinjang, I have a very important task for both of you, said the king to his daughters. I am tired of the battles between these two villages, said the king angrily. I want to put a stop to these pointless wars. What can we do, father? Asked Santubong. Yes, father. How can we help? Sejinjang asked next. I command the both of you to go down to earth and help bring peace to these two villages. Remember, don't be influenced by the way humans behave, the king reminded his daughters. Whatever it is, don't let me catch both of you fighting with each other while you are down on earth. This is the one thing I won't tolerate, said the king sternly. Very well, father. We will do as you wish. We will set off for earth immediately, answered both princesses. Amazingly, the arrival of the two beautiful princesses brought an immediate stop to the war. To ensure lasting peace between the two villages, the two princesses had to be separated from one another. Princess Santubong was to rule the village of Pasir Kuning. She was very skilled at weaving and taught the people of Pasir Kuning how to make intricate and beautiful fabrics. Like her sister, Princess Sejinjang also possessed a great skill. She was skilled at threshing paddy and taught the villagers how to harvest paddy. Under their rule, the relationship between Pasir Putih and Pasir Kuning improved tremendously. Both villages began to trade with each other. Meanwhile, word of the two princesses' beauty spread far and wide. Many suitors came to ask for the princesses' hands in marriage, but both Santubong and Sejinjang turned all of them down. From the other corner of the land, the handsome Prince Serapi also heard about the two beautiful princesses from Kayangan and decided to head off to the two villages to woo them. He went to see Princess Santubong first. I've heard of your beauty, princess, but you are even more beautiful than what everyone says, said Prince Serapi. Thank you, kind gentleman. May I know who you are? Said Princess Santubong. I am Prince Serapi. I roam the lands in search of my bride, answered Prince Serapi. Well, have you found her? She asked him with a blush on her face. I think I may have found her, but I have some business that I must attend to first. I shall return to you soon, Princess Santubong, said Prince Serapi. Have a safe journey then, my prince. I will wait for you, Princess Santubong promised. The prince also had his sights set on Princess Sejinjang. Prince Serapi went to Princess Sejinjang next. My dear Princess Sejinjang, you are indeed a great beauty, said Prince Serapi. Why, thank you, Princess Sejinjang said. blushing. Like her sister, Princess Jinjang too fell in love with Prince Serapi. The princesses were unaware that they were both in love with the same prince. Meanwhile, Prince Serapi was caught in a dilemma. Oh dear, this is complicated. Who shall I choose? Well, I have a plan, plotted Prince Serapi. The next day, Prince Serapi arranged to meet the two sisters together. I have decided, since both of you are in love with me, why don't I marry you both? Suggested Prince Serapi selfishly. No, you must choose between the two of us, dear prince, said Princess Jinjang. I should be your bride, for I'm the eldest and fairest, she tried to persuade the prince. You are such a tease, sister. Choose me, Prince Serapi. I will make you happy for the rest of your life, promised Princess Satubong. My weaving skills can make you even richer, my prince, Satubong declared, but not as rich as what you would be from selling my rice grains. Too bad, sister. He will choose me. I'm the hard-working one, argued Princess Jinjang. The quarrel became worse, and Prince Serapi left without the princesses noticing. But surely someone cultured like me is more suitable for the prince, said Princess Satubong. You are nothing but a lazy woman who sits around all day threading, Princess Jinjang continued to argue. The two princesses started hitting each other. He is marrying me, screamed Satubong. Not as long as I'm alive, Jinjang fought back and hit her sister on the head. Suddenly, a thunderous voice came from the mountains. Enough! What is all this fighting about? The voice asked furiously. The king of Kayangan was enraged because the two sisters had fought over a mortal man. Oh, father, forgive us. We didn't mean to disobey you, answered both the princesses in fear. You disappoint me, daughters. I warned both of you never to fight with each other. Why must you follow the ways of humans? Asked the king. Please forgive us, father, begged both princesses. Enough! You have shamed me. Two goddesses fighting over a mortal man, turning against each other. Your very own flesh and blood, the king scolded his daughters. Now, receive your punishment, said the king. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a bolt of lightning struck both princesses. The two princesses were immediately turned into mountains, Mount Satubong and Mount Sejinjang. From a distance, the two mountains are shaped like two women lying on their backs. The deep crevice of the peak is said to be where Princess Satubong got hit on the head by her sister, Princess Sejinjang. The two princesses from Kayangan met with a tragic end as a result of their selfish and foolish behavior. The end. So the next time you go to Sarawak, look at the mountains and ask them what stories do they have to tell. Bye!